my operation is done, and yeah, just want to sleep. I don't know what's this. I'll show you the pictures there so you guys can see. I think I got there around 8 o'clock, and within an hour or two was done. And yeah, I just want to sleep. I'm very tired, and I haven't eaten anything, and I was told that I'm not supposed to eat for the next 6 hours. Mind you that the last time I ate was yesterday before 8 o'clock, so I'm not supposed to eat anything at all. And I'll show you guys my stitches, and let me show you my stones. These are the stones. These are the stones. So these are the stones. And how's the pain? 10 out of 10. It's 4. I can handle the pain compared to the pain that I had when I had my gallbladder. And yeah, so I hope you guys can see, but I'll take a picture properly so you guys can see it. So I had my gallbladder removed. Well, the doctor said it was really, really pretty good and didn't have any problem or anything like that. They were able to remove it, and I'm still waiting for the doctor to come see me, and that's when he will tell me everything, because I was told by the nurses, but I need to see the doctor. I think he's gonna come, I'm not sure when, and that's when he's gonna say I can eat or what. Please don't mind that. And
hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I go by the name of Jackie, and this is my YouTube channel, guys. Welcome. Before we get into this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up, that whenever Jackie uploads a video, you are notified that Jackie has uploaded a video. To my 400 subscribers, hi guys. To my new babies, to my 420 subscribers, thank you guys, to those who subscribe. Thank you. And to those that are not subscribing but watching my video, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for me to give you more content or what? But I really hope that one day you will come to your sense and you're going to subscribe to my channel, guys. I know it's been a minute. Yes. It's been a minute, that I know for sure. But I know now I am back forever. I was just going, welcome. I'm so excited to be back on this YouTube street. So, to those that don't know me, to my new subscribers, to those that have been subscribing, even though I was not uploading any video, guys, I go by the name of Jackie, and I hope you guys are here to stay and engage with me, and I will engage with you guys. So today's video is all about the removal of my gallbladder. As you guys can see by the title, I am going to explain what happened, guys. And this incident took place last year. So I'm going to explain what happened, whatsoever. This video is overdue. I was supposed to upload this video months ago. You know what happened? I took the video, I took everything, but when I was supposed to upload the video on YouTube, I don't know, guys, it was just taking time to upload. But anyway, I really hope I'm gonna cover everything. And a disclaimer before I get into this video, please remember that I am not a doctor. All the information I got from the doctors, that they were checking up on me. So, and I also did my own research. So anyway, guys, let's get into this video. Okay, where do I start? So last year, there's a video of mine where Capri Brown. I'm gonna put screenshot and I put the screenshot here. So there's a video of mine where I explained that it was the time I lost my grandmother, the last time there was something bad that happened, and I got sick, I got hospitalized. Go Helen Joseph. I had a pain just on my right, and yeah. No, this is how it started. So I had a pain on my right abdominal. So, but I didn't take that pain seriously. And I went to hospital. The hospital, they were like, no, maybe it's because you're taking medication for your skin. Because one thing about me, guys, I've been taking medication for my skin. And this time when I went, the doctor was like, maybe it's because you're taking your medication. And they asked me, which medication are you taking? And I showed them, this is the medication that I'm using, that I'm taking. And they were like, this medication, it's not what medical approved. The pharmacy are not supposed to be selling this and that and that. Okay, didn't pay much attention to that. Okay, sharp. And I went to hospital around, I think I went, we went there with my little sister, Kitoko Florida Clinic. I went there around I went there at 12. Thank God in Kitoko. I went there at 12, and then the pain started in the morning, and I was checked around 1 o'clock, and then I was given a drip, and then I was given some pills, and what else? I was given some horrible food. It's government. But I ate that food. And after some, not few, like hours, around 6 o'clock at night, the doctor was like, you know what, we took your blood. I'm going to send you all your results via WhatsApp. Give me your WhatsApp number so I can do that. And I was like, okay, it's fine. Okay, I'm not going to talk a lot about that. If you want to know the story, please go watch the video and understand from there. Okay, now let's get to the juice. So last year around October, I was, I remember, it was Friday. Yes, I remember I was drinking alcohol, non-alcohol, 0%. And I was, sorry about that, it's a truck, guys. We're going to do that thing. So around like a Friday, I remember very well, like a Friday, October, ne? I was drinking Savannah 0% because I don't drink alcohol. Okay, I wouldn't say I don't drink alcohol, guys. I've realized that I don't like alcohol anymore. This year, January, I did drink and I got drunk and I was like, fuck. Sorry. I just don't like alcohol. And I was even telling my mom and my sister, I was like, guys, I've realized that alcohol, I don't like it. Even my friends will I just don't like alcohol. So last year, around October, I was drinking alcohol, sitting with my ex, and that time, I was okay. And then went to bed, and then around 2 o'clock, that's when this pain started. Okay, guys, 2 o'clock. So when the pain started, I was like sitting, like then I decided to lay, go bedding, straight on my back actually. And then, but no, the position was not helping me. So I decided to do like a marajo against the wall, and then give a pillow. And then I woke up that time because the pain was like severe. It was too much. It was too much. I can't even describe the pain, guys. And then there was Saturday in the morning. Around 6 o'clock, I was okay. Guys, around 6 o'clock, I woke up. No, I slept at 6 o'clock. And that Saturday, I was going to work. Saturday is your choice if you want to work at work. It's your choice and it's extra hours. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to work and kibereke. 6 o'clock I slept, and you must mind you that 7:30, that's when you clock in. They don't care what time you come in, but it's straight like 12. Okay, sharp. I think I slept only for 30 minutes and I woke up, went to that was 2024, by the way, guys, last year October. And then I went to work. The minute I got to work and I sat down, guys, my body just like shut down. And then I was just sitting there, and one of my colleagues came in because I was the only one in the room, and he was like, Jackie, are you fine? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And after he left, I went to the bathroom, and when I got to the bathroom, I could see my eyes were changing, but I didn't know what's wrong. But I didn't have any pain. But when you don't have a pain, but you feel like your body, it's like just my body was just shutting down. My body was just like, dude, I can't take it anymore. You know, our body is like a laptop. Once it's shut down, it's shut down. You must know that there's something that you need to fix, you know? Okay, sharp. And then after that, I go bathroom. My urine, guys, no. My urine was thick and red. Like, urine is not supposed to be thick. and red also, even if it's not thick but red, but it's not supposed to be. So I get more, and then after that, after I left the work premises around 12 o'clock, I went to driving and all that, and then my ex came and then we went to Sanson, and he was like, hey, you don't look okay and all that. And then I was like, yeah, I can see that I don't look okay. Okay, but we left it, like went back home, and then I continued drinking Savannah non-alcohol 0% at night. Okay, that's Saturday. And on that Sunday, I woke up around 6 o'clock, né? Because we were preparing ourselves to go out as couples. So my friend and the boyfriend died. Were like, let's go to farmer's market one day. So I was like, cool. I'll invite my ex and then we'll go together. Sharp. That was our plan on that day. I woke up in the morning at 6 o'clock. I'm one person that when I wake up, I need to clean. You know, my black hair needs to be clean, guys. I want my place to be clean and all that. Guys, the pain started. The pain started at 9 o'clock on Sunday. You know what I did? I went to the bathroom after fetal cleaner. Luckily, fetal cleaner, and I went to the bathroom and I tried to bath. As you guys know that warm water, it's a whole pain. It be relief. But guys, it was. Don't get me wrong. It was. Let me sip some water. It was bad. Yo. And then cafe so sharp and then go bedding. And I go bedding. So I have the pillow on me, and the pillow like I don't know, can you make a position that is comfortable for me, and also like the pain can just like fade away and all that, but it didn't. 9, 10, 11, 12. I was like, dude, I'm sick now. This pain, it's killing me. And then he took me to South Rand Hospital. And then when we got to South Rand Hospital, the South Rand Hospital, they were like, shame, guys, no. And I was so, guys, when I say throughout my gig, my gallbladder removal or whatsoever, surgery and all that, from the beginning of this thing started, I've been the luckiest girl ever. I would say that. Everything for me was going so smooth compared to other people. And today said go in news what they were talking about surgery backlog. You know, it's when like there's just a long list of people that needs to go undergo surgery, and the people that were like complaining that I've been trying to get to be operated and all that. And I was like, I actually commented, I was like, I feel like I was the luckiest girl ever. Everything for me went so smooth. Everything went for like, I don't remember me complaining. I don't remember the doctors being so like, you on number 500. That never happened to me. Okay, anyway. So I got to South Rand Hospital. There was a queue, but there was just like 4 people ahead of me. And because they could see that I was in so much pain, that I was also inside, like I was sitting, go wheelchair. Guys, but it's a file, and then we paid. And then I went, and then the assistant nurse came to me, and they were like, they took blood and everything. You know, when the government, they will take blood, they will search everything, including like everything. And then they took it, and the assistant nurse was like, jaundice, but I can't tell because of yellow bone. And then and that time I'm paying at 12 o'clock in the morning. Like 11, I think that time. Yeah. And then I went to the bathroom, and then I saw the bathroom. My eyes are yellow. My skin, because it's yellow bone, you can't tell, but I could tell because it's my skin and I know myself. Again, I'm going to the toilet, and I came back, and they were like, wait for the doctor. The doctor's going to call you. Sharp Sunday. That cute nyana doctor, that cute nyana doctor from, I think, where was he? I think, vet, because it was written vet me. Yes, I remember. That cute nyana doctor, mole. Guys, nyana shamu. Ona bat. Oh, never so I think never so yellow board. Never man, because and then he came, he was like, Jacqueline, and I was like, that's me. I was coming to the room, and I went to the room. I was in pain that time, ne? I was like, but that time I was in pain. I was in pain. Yo. I was in pain. Okay, sharp. And he was like, describe the pain for me. And I described it. Guys, can I have pain on my right up now pain going back? It's on my sore, like behind. And also my spinal cord was sore. Like I couldn't, my back was just too sore. Like this pain was starting from here on my right, underneath my breast and my lungs, and going at the back. That's how painful it was on my right. And he was like, and I was like, you can see I have jaundice, jaundice, and my urine is red and thick. It's gonna custard December Christmas. Okay, sharp. He was like, okay, I'm gonna take your blood and I'm gonna put some drip on you. But before that, I need you to go for X-ray. So I went for X-ray, took my blood and all that. No, he's the one who took my. After the X-ray, he was like, you must come back to my room. I was like, okay, no problem. And then he took my blood, still in pain. I think it was like around 1 o'clock, still in pain. And he took blood. And when he took blood, guys, Wanabatu was so shy in a way that, like, there was just like blood all over my thighs. And but I could understand because nobody like he's a junior, he's nervous. I think I did ask him because now I have this tendency when I see young doctors and I ask them how old are you. I think I asked him and I think he said I think he's my age. Yeah. People see junior, but yeah, I think so because I remember local Helen Joseph. I asked her the Indian doctor and was like, "How old are you?" And then he was like, both of them are actually they're the same age as me because the other one I could see is married, but I could tell he's young. So. Okay, took my blood and a drip and all that, and they were like, go wait in that room, and then no on the passage. Then I waited the government. Why passage you must still on sale? I tell like kaffela remodi penny very different. Okay, ki dutse mo le ke bona gore man mo ki dutse still that's tipitse. Hey, what do you think go home affairs? Tsa go specialist. Yeah, sure. It's not say so that's when I started crying. The senior doctor came and the other senior doctor came and him also came and I explained them to her, guys, I'm in pain, I need something for you guys to help me. This is getting too much. That was around 2 o'clock. Like I was literally crying, guys. I was so like too much crying. Like I was crying and I was like, guys, no, I'm in pain, you guys have to do something. And then they were like, oh, okay, no, we understand your pain. They were like, we can't diagnose you right now, but we think you have probably pancreas problem. I think pancreas cancer because it has the same thing. Or maybe it can be your colon, or maybe it can be your gallstones, or your gallbladder, or maybe you can, like they mentioned some medical terms that they didn't really get it. And there were just so many things that they were mentioning, but they were like, we can't diagnose you today. We have to take blood and just see what they say. And Runa, since it's Sunday, your results are gonna come tomorrow. Guys, I was in pain. And the doctor was like, we have to admit you, but if you don't want to be admitted, just know what it's gonna take a while for you to heal from whatever you're going. If you're gonna come and back come back. But here, if you get admitted, we're gonna be able to check you. We're like, obviously, I have to be admitted. And I got admitted and Shem waiting, and then the pain went away from 6 o'clock. That's when like the pain like faded, like it just went, like it just and then I got admitted. The many pain it felt, I slept. My body was like, okay, that was on Sunday, and then Monday, and then there was a new doctor, and he came to me and he was like, explain to me what's wrong. I'm like, as you can see, my eyes are yellow. My skin is still yellow, and my urine is red, and I And I explained the pain to him. This is what I felt, but I don't have a pain anymore. And he was like, maybe you have gallstone, maybe you get that colored Indian doctor. Yeah. Because surname Hai, that's an Indian surname. But when he speak, kisilo, ki colored. Yeah, I think, yeah. And then he explained, maybe you have, gallstone, gallbladder. It's like, let me take your blood again. I was like, they took my blood. It was like, no, now I'm your doctor. Let me take your blood. It was Monday, Gila admitted. And then I was like, oh, cool, sharp. And then on Sunday, I told my boss, like, dude, I'm easy. I ain't coming to work. I'm not coming to work. I am not. I'm sick. And then I even gave him like the picture. But sometimes your managers or boss maybe I won't believe. Okay, sharp. Monday came, the doctor came, checked me, and then let's wait for the result. Okay, the following day my results came, and he was like, I was right. You have gallstones, and it seems like your gallstones are. They have overwhelmed your gallbladder. So when he says they were overwhelmed your gallbladder, it means that some of the stones were outside my gallbladder and they were stuck in, there's a bile duct or maybe it's the duct, yeah. There's a pipe called duct there. To those that are studying medicine know the term that I'm saying, and to those that did life science will know what I'm talking about exactly. I'm not a doctor and I didn't study medicine. Okay, sharp. He was like, this is what is going to happen. We are going to book you a G-scope. And after a G-scope, that's when we are going to decide when we're going to get your gallbladder removed. And that's up to you if you're going to come or not. But just know if that you don't come, that pain is going to resurface again. Obvious. Like the pain. Okay, sharp. Tuesday, got admitted. Wednesday he came and he was like, I've booked you a G-scope. Tuesday, I've booked a G-scope. That's going to happen next week. That was on Wednesday. That is going to happen on next week. Dude, another week. You could look back at a South Rand Hospital. But let me tell you guys, South Rand Hospital, for me, from my own experience, is the best hospital ever. The food is amazing. It's amazing. The hygiene, it's super clean. Well, they always make sure that they're clean. Hey guys. This is the continuation of my video. You're probably asking yourself why holy dark there and there is not dark. Okay, it's because on the day I was shooting the previous video that you just watched. It's because I was going somewhere. So let's go and continue. Okay, so the doctor booked me a G scope. So I was from South Rand Hospital, so I had to go to Charlotte Macleika Academic Hospital. So he booked me a G scope. So it was on Thursday when he told me that he's booking me a G scope, which is going to happen the following week. So already in only 1 week, and next week it's another week. So it's like, you know what? It's fine because guys, I have to be. I need to heal. I need to be fine. I need to because I am so young. I cannot lose my life at this point. Okay, Shab came that the following week came the it came the Thursday. I think no, it was Wednesday, and I was booked, and I went to Charlotte Macleika with one of the nurses, assistant nurse, and we got there, and then I had to wait. There were like 5 people ahead of me. No, actually, there was like 1, 2, 3. There were 3 people ahead of me, but each took time. Maybe like Hakiri took time. The other one took like 1 hour and all that. And then when I waited, and when it was my time, guys, that was like yo, Benji Chugile. I was so scared in a way that every person that went inside would come back sedated. I've never been sedated in my life. And I was like, Nes, vele, like, she was the closest, like, yo, teta nami, vele kuzenzaka. So, at Jake, sedata. I was like, oh, closest with emphasize. I feel like most closest emphasize. Yo! And then, when it was my time, I went inside and I saw all those machines. Yo, and I saw the camera. It was like a big screen camera there, and that camera that's when like it shows your internal. So they were like, no, there's a G scope. You need to sign this form so that you agree that you want to take this G scope if anything happened to you. Blah blah blah. They explained to me, I was like, no problem.
And there was like one, two, three nurses, not nurses, one, two, three doctors. No, actually, it was four doctors and one nurse. And I told them, like, guys, I'm scared. I need someone who's gonna hold my hand when you guys sedate me. It's like, no, sure, I can hold you. And then she hold me. And then they were like, no, they didn't tell me to count. They were like, yeah, they told me to count until 10. And I said, one, two, three. I was like, oh, God. And then when it was done, I think it would happen like around 12 o'clock. And then when it's done, I think it was like, when I woke up, it was like 2 o'clock. I don't know. It was like, no, it was an hour. So me thinking, when they do the G scope to you, able to go or anything, there was no pain, felt no pain. So with the G scope, what they do, they insert a pipe. So when they insert a pipe, that pipe has a camera. They insert the pipe inside your mouth. That will go down your esophagus, right? And goes to your, I don't know, maybe it goes to where the gallbladder is located. And they wanted to check how my gallstones, how many are they, or like how severe it is. And they found out that, my gallstones, like as I said, they have over my gallstones have overwhelmed my gallbladder. And there was a paper that they print out, and then that paper was, I don't know, they written in whatsoever, and they had to take the measurement of my gallbladder with gallstones inside. And I think that was like too much. I could remember when the doctor was explaining to me. Okay, sharp, went back. So that was Wednesday, and then on Thursday I saw the doctor. The doctor was like, I'm gonna discharge you, you're going home, so you've been here for 2 weeks, I'm gonna discharge you, but you know what's going on, and I'm gonna book for you operation, laparoscopic surgery. Yes, that's a laparoscopic surgery. We're gonna book you that, and then that's gonna be on December. And I was discharged in November, and I was supposed to go to my Cape Town trip in November. Hence, I went in January. If you haven't seen my Cape Town trip video, please go to my video and watch that. It's there. Please go watch it. So my doctor was like, I asked him, can I go to Cape Town? He was like, no, you can't go to Cape Town. Remember that for you, it's a foreign place, and what if you get attacked? What if the gallstone attack you? Rather be around so that when it attack you again, you can come back here, or and we know what to do. So imagine in Cape Town, and they attack you, you have to take a flight, and your flight we book it on this day. It was like, sure, he makes sense. And then so I was discharged on Thursday. Wednesday I went to I went to Charlotte Maxaga for G-Scope, and then on Thursday I got discharged. And then yeah, and then he booked me operation on December. Then December came. Oh, okay. I went there in the morning. My ex took me to hospital, to Charlotte Maxaga hospital. It was on Thursday. It was on Wednesday. And then when I got there, took blood, took everything and all that. I was also checked by like more than 5 doctors. Some were juniors, some were seniors, but mostly they were juniors. And then they explained the procedure, how this is going to happen, how we're going to remove your gallbladder, and what happened, and what are the effect that may happen after or maybe during while we're operating. So the operation is called laparoscopic. Yeah, it's laparoscopic surgery. Yes, sorry for my pronunciation. So they explained all the procedure to me. That was the senior explained all the procedure to me and all that. That was Wednesday, and then at night, the doctor came to me, was like, girls, and we're planning to take you tomorrow and do the operation. I was like, Lord Jesus Christ, I've been here for a few hours already. You guys are telling me that tomorrow is my operation day. And mind you, there was like some other ladies that we came together. Actually, I met them at the entrance, and they were also explaining their condition. But we had the same condition, but they have been booked since the beginning of 2024, and they couldn't perform any surgery to them because of whatsoever the list, or whatsoever, or maybe they had an operation backlog or whatsoever. I do not know. I was fortunate enough that I was admitted on Wednesday, and then Thursday. Actually, on Wednesday night, the doctor came, was like, you need to remove your nail. I had a nail on this color, so that when we perform the operation, we can put something in that, I think it shows the oxygen or whatsoever, or the blood flow. I was like, no problem. But she was like, we are not sure that we're gonna operate you, but let's hope. Let's just hope. And I was like, okay, no problem. And he was like, don't eat. Eat until um 10 o'clock. I was like, okay, no problem. I'm gonna eat until 10 o'clock and all that. And then the following day came, I woke up around 6 o'clock and I bath because I'm that girl that bath in the morning. I'm that girl that bath, like, I bath twice a day. Okay, that's not part of the video. So I woke up and I bathed. The hospital was so clean. The room that I was in, I was so clean with this other day. It was the most cleanest. I felt like I was in a Park Nedcare hospital. I don't, I've never been there, but I'm just taking a guess whether it's clean. Okay, sharp. 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, the doctors came to me and the nurses, see, Tati Makabanyane. No, no, no. I'm like, Jacqueline Makabanyane, it's your chair. It's your time. It's about time. It's about to go down. I was like, guys, but it changed into this clothes. So I had to wear there was like, how it's operation. They give you their own clothes. It's plastic though. They give you their own clothes. And yeah, I had to change into that. But like, let's go, sissy. Masan Bay. I think, and it was on the 12th. Mass on the 13th. Let's go. And I went. And I went to a theater. When I got there was a man who was like really, really sick, and he was from ICU, and they were like, we cannot operate him because he's really sick and we don't want to take the chance. And then there was other two people also that they couldn't operate. I don't know for what sort of reason. And the doctor was like, well, no, you are so lucky. Because nothing does like. How many doctors have told me how lucky I am? I don't know. I don't know. And she was like, you are so lucky. She was so cute and so pretty. And I just love young women, black mostly, who are like so smart, educated. Those girls that know their problems. Those girls that know what, what? I love I love being around such ladies. And with my life, I would say I'm around such ladies, and they really motivate me. Even sometimes I don't tell those ladies, but I love being around such ladies. And she was like, you are going in. And then the guy gets in. And then they operate. And and it was doctors there were people who were assisting. And yo, guys, that room is so cold. That room is so cold. Like, it's super cold. It's so cold. And I told them I'm feeling cold. My feet are cold. Like, I'm super cold. And they were like, no, the clothes that you're wearing, they'll keep you warm. And it get plastic, and it kept me so warm. And came the doctor and explained, and she told me her name and what she does. All of them they had to explain. And I remember just one doctor, that was Dr. Musa. Not the Dr. Musa that we know. I just saw his name here. I was like, oh, Musa. And I called him Dr. Musa. He was like, no, it's fine. You can call me Dr. Musa. That's his name. And he also explained, and he was like, we are going to sedate you. And I was sedated, and I got there around 8 o'clock. And with the laparoscopic surgery, what they do, they open they open here on your card, and then they insert a pipe. And then there's also here they're going to open two times, here, one here, and they insert a pipe. So the pipe that is going to go to your code, it's a camera. And then before they do that, they're gonna open here a little bit. It's a small stitch, and then from there they're gonna fill your stomach with gas. And then once they fill your stomach with gas, they're gonna insert a pipe. That pipe has a camera, and the other two doesn't have a camera. So the other two, it's to drip, it's to hold the gallbladder while they cut it. And yeah, man, it took like from 8 o'clock, 12 o'clock, I was out, and then they had to wake me up. But it's Sisi Vuga. No lele. I'm like, yo, guys, in it. I I don't like, yeah, I was sedated, you can't expect me to. And then when I woke up, I guys Bendi Pamben, I was actually I lost my mind. The things that I was saying to the doctors, not insulting them, but I was just talking to everyone. My personal, like, that's me personally, I'm a person who talks to everyone. I was just talking to everyone. And after me there was a guy, we were in the same ward. Lenny, he was going in, he was looking at me like you could see that he's so scared. I was like, dude, you don't have to be scared. Just go inside there and let the doctors do what they have to do. And then Jay, just sleep. All you have to do is sleep. And yeah, so that was my that surgery. I don't know why do I always have a problem with pronouncing this name. And then went back, and yeah, I couldn't. That Thursday, I was not supposed to eat. Didn't eat the whole day. The last time I ate was like before 10 o'clock last night, Wednesday. And then Thursday, they were just like, don't eat, don't do anything, don't drink water. Guys, at that moment, I wanted my mom, but she couldn't make it. But yeah, and a Friday I was discharged. My ex came to fetch me. I went to his place, and then Saturday, Sunday came back to my place, came back to my mom, so that she can look after me and all that. I am so happy that I was able to take that decision with my life and remove that gallbladder. It was the most painful thing ever. I've never been in pain like that before. And that was like the most painful ever. Even a relationship does not hurt like that. But this one had me to the core. I've never been this hurt in my life with that. That was the first time. And with the symptoms that I had jaundice, I had white stool. When I go to the toilet, my feces were white, my urine was too thick, my eyes were yellow. Um, and what else? I have nausea. And what else? Yeah, those are the things that I have. And the stupid thing is that you can have all of that and you think that you have a gallstones. And to find out you have a pancreas cancer, you have a gallbladder cancer, you have other things you're inside your internal organs, they are like being disturbed. And let me tell you, one thing internally around your stomach or whatsoever, if anything is not alright, it's not alright. It affect other organs inside. So Nj, I didn't know it, but I'm just happy that you know what I managed to undergo the surgery. Was it painful? No, it wasn't. The only time I felt the pain was remember they had to put a pipe to so that they can put some gas inside me so that my stomach can look like I'm swollen. After that, they had to release it. But the doctor told me once it's released, there's gonna be some of the air that is gonna go up your shoulder. So I felt like there was like I had pain on my shoulder. So the pain lasted for a week. And after that, I had a diarrhea, which is normal, which shows that you're healing. And there were some stitches. The stitches where I had to use some salt. Luckily, I had some salt at the time. And yeah, I was healed within 2 weeks, and I was able to go to Northwest this Sunday. So that's all, guys. That's all for me, guys. I hope you guys have watched my previous video where I come back and I was at Palaraza restaurant with my friend. And yeah, I hope you guys have watched my previous video, and I hope that this time I'm back for good. And I hope that I'm gonna be able to engage with you and guys give you the best contact. To those that haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to my channel, like, subscribe, and comment. Always comment, guys. I go by the name of JK Makabanyan, and this is my YouTube channel. See you on my next video. Bye.